Hello and welcome, friends. Welcome to another episode where I review new affordable school fountain pens made in China. Today I have for you a quite elegant fountain pen, and the name of this fountain pen is Shanghai 320. First of all, I paid for this fountain pen 7 lays, which means I paid 1.42 euros or 1.61 American dollars. And I think I did okay with it. It's quite well built. It seems like the body is metallic. I'm not so sure about that, but it feels like a metallic and not a plastic body. It's not that heavy, and it's painted with this black lacquer, and it has also those trims. I think that I have the price tag here, 7 lays. Maybe I can clean it. Oh yes, it can be cleaned, guys. Yes. Okay, so it has this price, but it's on a water marker, so it can be cleaned. I was talking about the trims. The trims seems they are like plastic ones, and they have this yellow goldish paint over them right here and here. The clip is quite interesting in the sense that it has this ending right here, which makes it quite elegant. When I like the combination between the gold trims and the black body. We have the name of it in those italic characters, Shanghai and 320, the number of the model. The cap is pressure fit, it does this click sound when it closes, and it reveals this nice looking grip section that has one, two, three, four, five little canals. They do a good job when you are trying to grip and write with it. What is interesting is this nib, guys. I've seen this nib before, an extra fine nib, and I've seen this nib, I believe, on this model right over here, on the Lambi 2 3059, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yes, a similar nib on this model, and a similar nib on this cran. I called it rainbow pen. Let me show it to you. It has the nib thermically heated, and it has this beautiful rainbow color to it. Of course, they are all steel nibs, and you can see the resemblance between them. So no breathing hole, and I'm curious about the feeds, and you can see the same feeds. Although on lamb B2 it's transparent, and on the other two it is a green one. I believe they are made by the same producer, so let's leave the other two aside and let's concentrate on our fountain pen. So guys, when I bought it, it was included this ink converter, and you probably saw my last affordable Chinese video. That's where I got these stains on my fingers, and they are really difficult to clean. So you probably remember this model from my how I had a little accident with the ink bottle. But why do I want to show you the difference between the two ink converters that are fitted on this model? So This has that principle of just a syringe, and this one has the principle of a piston filler, in the sense that you rotate this knob, this red knob, and the ink will be drawn. This one has that principle of introducing your fingernail and just pushing the rod and just pulling it right up like a practical syringe. What I'm curious to see, guys, if we have intercompatibility between the two ink converters. So for this, I want to take this off of the IHAO model, and I hope I can do it without a mess. And I'm trying to fit it. I'm sorry, guys. This is new, so maybe it needs a little force. Yes, I will put this here. Let me see. They seem to be the same diameter. I'm not so sure. We will see about that. So now I'm trying to put this. And guys, it seems that it fits it. So quite nice. And let's see if the vice versa is valid. Let's see if I can fit it. Oh yes, and it worked because it got a little bit of black ink on the other one. Let me take this out. It doesn't screw, but I applied that type of movement to easy take it off. You can see now it's on the other model. So guys, this is an IHAO model. You can see interesting that we have compatible parts. What I'm interesting is to see that I have another Jinhao 51A here, and I'm curious to see if the ink converter or if the Jinhao ink converter, because I have a Jinhao ink converter, is compatible with our model. Let me check it out. No, it isn't compatible with our model. So it is what it is, guys. Apparently the Shanghai and the IHAO have compatible parts, but when I try to match it with the Jinhao parts, we have a small problem. Okay, let's return to our fountain pen. And because we already have the black ink on it, we will do the writing sample with the black ink. I will search for a black ink and I will return. And guys, I am returning with the Pelican Brilliant Schwarz Brilliant Black. If you saw the previous review of this Chinese model, you've seen the little incidents that I have with this ink bottle. Let's hope that now we won't have the same problem. So, yes, this time no. Thank God. Okay, let me fill it. So, this turning knob, I will turn it, okay, till the end. Now, I will gently immerse it in the ink bottle, and now I will draw the ink. And I have a decent amount. Why not? I will try again. Maybe I can fill it more. Yes, I'm pleased with the result. I'm sorry guys, but the ink bottle is quite dirty. So I think I have, yes, a tissue right here. Yes, I think I have a tissue right here. I will remove the excess of the ink from it, and also I will try to clean myself as good as I can. Okay, so guys, I hope it writes First of all, I will close it. I will close the ink bottle to avoid accidents, or just leave it like that. Okay, before I will do the actual writing sample, let's put it side by side among other Chinese fountain pen. By the way, guys, all the pens that you see on my desk were reviewed on my channel, so you should find them, including their writing samples. And why not the Jinhao 51A? I will put it right over here. And now I want to show them all to you side by side. We can see that our Shanghai 320 is quite a long fountain pen, but in the same time a slim and elegant fountain pen. Of course, I will also leave its dimensions on the screen, and after that we will do the writing sample. So let me take those out of the picture, and let me also change the angle of the camera, guys, for you to see better. So I have returned. This is the new angle of the camera. Like I told you, a beautiful, elegant lacquer black fountain pen. It opens like this, and interesting, you can post this without problems. So what is good about this fountain pen is it has this slide here, so it is a difference between the body and the ending, so it can securely be posted. In fact, it has also a plastic black piece here that ensures that it's quite good fitted there. Okay, guys, now I'm ready for the writing sample. So let me zoom for a little bit. So I have a Shanghai, and the model is 320. This is a fountain pen made in China, and it cost me at a local store from my country where I live in Romania, a Chinese store with Chinese owners and Chinese made products, only 7 lays or 1.42 euros or 1.61 American dollars. The nib, as you can see, it is a steel nib, no iridium tipping on it, extra fine nib. So steel nib, EF for extra fine. We have, this is an open nib. Let me test if we have some flex to it. No flex. Let me test if I have some line variance. So here, no pressure, and here pressure, and no visible line variance. Again, let me see how juicy it is. Not such a juicy nib, but it does its job. I'm curious to see if I can reverse write with it. And the answer is yes, guys. It seems like it has a small ink flow problem, and it seems a little bit scratchy, but definitely a reverse writing possibility for short periods of time. Again, if in normal mode we have an extra nib, I will call this an extra fine nib in comparison with the extra fine that it normally writes. Let me see if I can do a signature with it. Yes, I can do a signature, but I'm not so let's say, impressed by the juiciness and the ink flow. So, not a really good signature fountain pen, but it does its job. And now let me tell you about the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So what can I say about this nib, guys? It certainly does its job. The only thing that I don't like about it is the ink flow. So don't get me wrong, it doesn't scratch, but I prefer a much more juicier nib. But at this price, and especially on it being delivered with that type of a piston converter versus a syringe converter like we had on this IHAO model, I think it is quite nice, and it's good to know that I can adapt some pieces to the IHAO model, and including switching of the converters. It is a good thing. So guys, this was my review of the Shanghai 320. I hope you've enjoyed this, and wherever you are, I wish you to have a nice day, guys. If you've enjoyed this review and you want to support my activity, please subscribe to my channel. I will see you again at the next episode. Till then, bye bye and God bless.